Joining me first on the show is Mukul Rohatgi, former Attorney General of India and Senior Advocate of the Supreme Court. Mr. Rohatgi, thank you for speaking to NDTV. The Constitution calls for division of power between the executive and the judiciary. Do you think the point which is being made by the opposition is that a visit of this nature by the Prime Minister to the Chief Justice's residence actually takes us in that realm of suspicion, because Caesar's wife should be above suspicion?
I think it is absolutely unfounded, Maria. If you feel or somebody feels that two persons who are at heads of their different organizations should never ever meet, and that is the only way you will have independence of the judiciary, then I'm sorry, it's completely wrong. There are a large number of functions, in which a lot of dignitaries are invited, including the judiciary, the government, the bureaucrats, even industrialists. You can't live in an ivory tower. Nobody can live in an isolation. So as I said on the other channel, the President of India hosts dinners for retiring judges, for incoming judges. I mean, as an Attorney General, I have attended dinners hosted by judges, by Chief Justice, by Prime Minister. So these are certain measures of, kind of being civil and living in a civil society. The fact that you meet people, how does it detract from the fact that, you will maintain your own independence? I mean, do you think that the Chief Justice or a judge who meets a minister or a chief minister or a prime minister at any function will suddenly start, favoring them? That's certainly not correct. And also, Maria, this is not a secret midnight kind of a meeting where eyebrows can be raised or suspicion can be mounted. I mean, if somebody invites somebody, including the highest officials or highest functionaries, for a puja, how can that detract from independence of the judiciary, separation of powers? I don't know why all this is being. I mean, it's a mountain out of a molehill for nothing, according to me.
Okay, Mr. Rohatgi, one of the views of the opposition is that celebrations of Ganpati Puja was happening all over the country, and of course it was happening in several parts of Delhi as well. So the Prime Minister could have participated in festivities at some other occasion, at some other location, maybe, Maharashtra Southern.
I mean, is there anything unconstitutional or illegal in accepting an invitation? I mean, as I told you, there are dinners and functions of all kinds of, situations, as I've indicated, where judges go, the Prime Minister hosts, the President of India hosts, etc., etc. So, I mean, what's the big deal about it? And why should anybody say that, no, this should not have been at the residence of the Chief Justice, it should have been in Maharashtra? Then why? I mean, why is somebody else concerned how it is happening unless it is completely illegal? There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so you are saying, sir, that there's nothing illegal in this movement, of course, or gathering or this meeting.
Maria, the point is, one cannot start denigrating people. You can't start denigrating people just because somebody has invited somebody for a puja. Come on. What is the great thing which is being discussed, or what is the great thing which was being, happening? I can understand a case where, let's say, a court, whichever court, is hearing a complaint, of a particular nature against, say, a chief minister or another minister, etc. And in the evening, the same people, that is the court concerned and the litigant, meet somewhere. I can still understand that, why should this be? Why? It's not a coincidence. But look at this. It's not as if that the Prime Minister is being subjected to some great scrutiny or a case by the Chief Justice's court today, tomorrow, and in that light, people are adding 2 plus 2. It's none of that situation at all. So why should there be considered as smoke without a fire? Please.
Okay, sir, so you say that this isn't in the domain of propriety. There's nothing improper about it. there's nothing unethical about it. As you said, there's nothing unconstitutional or illegal about it. But given the political furor that we are seeing, do you think it's okay because this entire, puja or festivity is played out in full public view? It wasn't really, some hidden camera, capturing it surreptitiously.
Exactly. So, I mean, it is obvious the Chief Justice did not sit in court yesterday afternoon. It was obvious that he had some personal routine or a personal court. I mean, it was not hidden, etc., etc. So, why should anybody, raise, as I said, an issue of smoke without fire? You talked about a political furor. In this country, there is a political furor on everything. I mean, every day you read about this, that, or the other. Who made this statement? Why did Rahul Gandhi make that statement in America? Why did he make statement here? Every day, I think media is full of people attacking people on statements only. I mean, I think it's not proper to start dissecting every person's life from minute to minute. What he should do tomorrow, you can say what he should eat, what he should not eat, what he should do. He should have an evening walk. He should not walk. I mean, come on. Let people live here. People also have a right to have some private time also. What is there in this?
All right, Mukul Rohatgi there saying that there's nothing unconstitutional or illegal about it, then why have this debate at all? Thank you so much for sharing your views, sir.